Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Stephanie Quintal, and this video today I'm very excited to share it because I'm gonna give you the 5 things that you can do during your first 3 months of postpartum to stay sane, not only physically but most important, mentally. It's very important to always keep in mind that whatever you do with your physical body, it has an impact in your mind and vice versa. So, with that being said, let's begin. The truth is that you will barely have time to do things for yourself, especially during the 3 first months of postpartum. And even more if you're a new mom, everything is gonna feel a little more chaotic, I believe, because you have no experience. You're becoming a new version of yourself. And so this time of your life, during this 3 first months of postpartum, is gonna feel a little chaotic. So it's very important to do things that keeps you sane, or at least the closest you can get to it, okay? This is not to scare you. I just want you to know that it is normal, and I just want you to know that we all women have gone through it, okay? Everybody's different. It's all about taking care of yourself and doing the things that work for you. So number 1, nutrition. Your body is going through a huge transformation and change since you became pregnant. And now that you gave birth, based on however your birthing or birth went, whether that was natural or you had a C-section or whatever, your body is recovering, okay? And it's still going through a major transition. And it's very important to understand that nutrition has a huge impact not only in your body but also in your mind. So eat the way that feels right for you. Have the proper amount of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and everything that your body needs so you can support your body in that recovery. Again, what you eat has an impact in your brain, in your hormones, in your mind, in the way you feel physically and mentally. So as you're taking care of your body, you're also taking care of your mind. And of course, you won't really have a lot of time to really do any type of exercise or anything like that, even after the 6 or 8 weeks of postpartum. So nutrition is key during this time. If you're depleted in nutrients or calories or anything like that, you're gonna feel it also mentally. You're gonna feel it emotionally. So make sure that you eat in the proper way for your body. Make sure that you have enough food. It's very funny because you don't think about these things, but once you go through this experience, you understand when they tell you do not forget to eat, because you actually might forget to eat. And the truth is that this is a very emotional phase of your life. You deal with a lot of I would say like extreme emotions. You feel sad, you feel happy, you feel a lot of things, and a lot of fears come up, a lot of stressful moments come up, because it's all new, it is natural. But with this being said, you're gonna crave a lot of probably simple carbs or high sugar or a lot of junk food, because in a way this brings instant gratification. And so in the moment it feels good, but in the long term it feels horrible. It's horrible for your body. And so it's horrible if you do it in an excessive amount. So just make sure, there's nothing wrong with having some junk food here and there, indulge yourself. Just make sure you do it in a balanced way. So have 80 to 90% balanced meals full of nutrients, full of vitamins, so that 10% that you eat, 10 to 20% that you eat junk food, it doesn't really have a negative impact in your body and your mind. Okay, again, it's okay, you don't need to go to extremes, you don't need to get rid of all the bad stuff or junk food or anything like that, because this is not really the right time to think about strict diets or, you know, going crazy with overthinking about food. Indulge yourself, give yourself pleasure through food and all that, but just make sure that 80 to 90% of it is actually nutrient or nutritious meals, because your body and your mind needs it the most, and it will help you tremendously. Number 2, accept emotions. Like I said before, this part of your life is extremely emotional, and you're gonna feel a lot: sad, anger, a lot of you know, crazy emotions that are gonna feel very intense. And so a lot of times, especially during the 3 first months of postpartum, you might feel like you don't even have time to cry, you don't have even the energy. But it's very important to make sure that when you do, you allow yourself to accept those emotions. It's okay to feel messy, it's okay to feel chaotic, it's all part of the process. Don't judge yourself, and this is not gonna be forever, it's not gonna last forever. Just accept the emotions. Do not try to repress anything that you feel. In fact, try to find ways of releasing those emotions in a healthy way. So that could be crying, that could be screaming maybe on a pillow, that could be, you know, finding some time to let it out in a way that you can, but that is healthy. And that way your body can decompress, because when we repress the emotions, our body gets that stagnant energy inside, and so in the long term it's gonna somehow try to come out. So don't even bother trying to repress it. Find the right time and the space for you to feel safe to be able to release those emotions. So that could be with someone, that could be with yourself, that could be talking, anything. And of course, if you feel like this is getting out of your hands, get help, get professional help if you need it. If I believe actually everybody needs it, just not everybody needs it at the same time, but I do believe that everybody needs professional help, therapy or something. So allow yourself to get it if it's something that you can have at this time. Number 3, ask and receive help. It's very interesting because when we are in that part of our life, at least with me as a new mom, I really didn't know what I needed help with. Everybody's different, and you're gonna get to know yourself in this phase of your life in a different way. You're gonna get to know a new version of yourself, and so it's very important to check in and see where you need help, where you want help, and allow yourself to receive help. That was a huge thing for me. I've worked on allowing myself to receive help during long time, during a very long time. But during postpartum, it's like a weakness that came up for me again, a little more intense, because we tend to think that motherhood is something that you gotta deal with alone. And the truth is that we all need help, we all need support, and you don't need to do it alone. In fact, you cannot do it all alone in an efficient way. So ask for help and allow yourself to receive help. Everybody's different. Maybe you like cooking, and maybe for you it would be getting help with someone watching your baby and while you cook food, or maybe it's asking for someone to bring food home or cook food for you, or give you, you know, a few minutes to do something for yourself. Just whatever it is, just make sure you check in with yourself and see what you need and allow yourself to ask for it. For me, a lot of times, and I would say most of the times, especially during the 3 first months of postpartum, was for someone to watch my baby so I can sleep, because I was not able to sleep while my baby was sleeping. So I just needed to know that someone was watching my baby so I can sleep. So yeah. Number 4, this one is kind of similar to the one in number 2, but it is actually vent. Make time to vent, to talk about your emotions, to talk to someone who you really trust. It can be your partner, maybe a family member, a friend, or maybe even a therapist. It's very important to talk about how you feel, how you think, the things that are coming up for you, fears, beliefs, stress, anything. It's important for you to vent, to talk it out, to express what is going on within yourself. Okay, when we talk, we actually release, and in a way we kind of like free our mind from letting emotions take over or take control, or even the thoughts and all that. So very important, allow yourself to communicate what you're feeling, to talk, to vent, and to, you know, just talk. And a lot of times we actually need to ask that person that we're going to talk to just listen to us, because sometimes that's really all we need, for someone to listen to us. And yeah, allow yourself to talk. Don't go through this alone. You don't need to do it, and you cannot do it efficiently. It's very hard. It's a very challenging phase of our life. So be compassionate with yourself, ask for help, allow yourself to talk, to vent, to speak what's going in your mind. And number 5, this one is very simple. And if you don't have any experience being a mom, you might think like this is kind of silly, but you know, you're gonna know what I mean when you actually go through those, you know, even the first day of postpartum. So number 5 is actually take a shower. It's crazy, but it's such a simple thing that can have such a huge impact in your body and your mind. Water helps so much, not only physically, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally. It's an element that allows you to decompress, to release. It actually allows you to even release oxytocin, and it will help you feel a lot better if you allow yourself to take a shower. And again, you probably won't have time if you don't have any help, especially, but you probably won't have time to take a shower for more than 2 or 3 minutes, and that's okay. You know, maybe you don't even have time to get shampoo or soap, whatever. Just get yourself in water and allow yourself to release that way, because it's gonna feel great, and it's gonna actually help you sleep a little better or deeper when you have the time to sleep. We know that we deal with sleep deprivation during those first few months of postpartum, and even after. I mean, I still don't even sleep complete, but your body needs to sleep, and a good way to take advantage of those little moments of sleep that you can have is to take a shower, because it will help you relax, and it will help you to go even on a deeper state of sleep. Even if it is just for 2 or 3 hours, it can make you feel great to sleep for those 2 to 3 hours if you take a shower before then. I loved taking a shower at night right before bed, and I didn't have time to shower every single day, but at least I tried to make sure that I had time to shower at least like every other day. But it was very rare for me to not take a shower, because it helped me so much. I love meditating, I love doing yoga, I love exercising, and I love doing a lot of things that I didn't have time for when I was going through that phase of my life. So one thing that I took as self-care practice, and that helped me tremendously, was taking a shower. And sometimes it was a 1-minute shower, sometimes it was a 2-minute shower. And when I had help from my mom, my aunt, or you know, my partner, a lot of like when I had a lot of help, it would actually be maybe like a 10-minute shower, 15-minute shower, but maybe that was like once a week, and that was a huge privilege. But you know, taking the shower to feel better will help tremendously. Trust me on that. I know you might feel really tired and you might be like, I'm just gonna go to bed like this, which I did a lot of times. But if you take or make the effort to just take a 1-minute shower, it'll help a lot. So yeah, those are the 5 things that I wanted to share with you that helped me tremendously, and I think it can help anyone. If you've been pregnant before and you have gone through this before, please share in the comments what worked for you, if there's any tip or anything specifically that helped you navigate through this messy time of your life. So, you know, maybe someone else can read it and also apply it to this moment of their life. And if you have any questions, let me know. Let me know what's your favorite tip and which one are you gonna work on. By the way, I didn't mention this before, but when it comes to nutrition, if you need recipes or anything like that, I share a lot of it on my Instagram account, which is Stephanie QB. I'm gonna just put the handle here. And you can find a lot of recipes there. I'm gonna also be sharing the specific recipes that or meals that I was consuming during the first 3 months of postpartum for to support my recovery and to support my mental health. So yeah, with that being said, let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along what's coming next, okay? Thank you so much.